Hej, gramy dalej w Dead Synchronicity. Musimy teraz uratować chłopców przed egzekucją. Sami ich wpędziliśmy w tę sytuację, dając im proce, dlatego śpieszmy się. Tutaj w wodzie majaczy jakiś niewyraźny kształt. Sprawdźmy, co to takiego.
Jesus, it's the corpse of Reverend Blake. His neck is broken. In his delirium, he must not have seen the rope I left tied around the tree. It must have fallen from the top when he was trying to get down here. But what the hell was he looking for here?
Można powiedzieć, że i do jego śmierci się przyczyniliśmy, ponieważ daliśmy mu tę tabliczkę z głową lwa nad płomieniami, czyli daliśmy mu to, czego szukał, no i on wybiegł z kościoła. No i doprowadziło go to wszystko do śmierci, niestety.
Let's see what's in here.
W kieszeni ma jakiś liścik, a to wizytówka.
A damp, moldy business card. It's almost illegible, but it looks like it's from a place called Beechwood Oracle. Most of the text is too worn off to read. All you can make out of it is an address. 24 Mammoth's Wood Street.
Beechwood Oracle. Być może ta nazwa i ten adres doprowadzi nas do rozwiązania tajemnicy, czy naszej tożsamości, czy do poznania może jakichś faktów sprzed Wielkiej Fali. Każdy, nawet strzępek informacji może być dla nas cenny, a ponieważ wielebny Blake nie żyje, no to możemy go wrobić w sprawę zabójstwa strażnika.
Good idea. I could use Reverend Blake as a scapegoat to protect those children. On the other hand, him being one of the most famous and respected men in the city, I doubt anyone would believe my story if I accused him of attacking the sentry in the tower.
No właśnie.
If I don't prevent it, those bastards in uniform are going to execute the boys. For God's sake, I have to think of some way to save them, and I have to do it now.
Takie komunikaty tutaj co jakiś czas się pojawiają, co parę minut, dlatego musimy działać szybko. Nikt nie uwierzy, że to wielebny Blake zrobił, ponieważ raz, że jest szanowany, dwa, że pewnie w tym czasie nie widziano go w pobliżu. Przyczyńmy się do tego, by te zwłoki były nierozpoznawalne.
This is gonna be hard, very hard. But those children are innocents in all this. And those ruthless savages are about to kill them in cold blood. I have no other choice. God damn it! Had the visions again! Not now. I have to do this. I've got to do this. My head!
You've got to stop this, Michael. I can't stand it anymore. This has to end.
I can't help it. It's that demon. You know I can't help it.
Please, Michael. Please. Make it stop.
Yes. That tiny cowardly demon. I remember. Digging its claws into your soul like a jagged piece of glass. Whispering in your ear that what you're doing is right. Because nobody has the authority to tell you otherwise.
No straszne to, co przeżywa główny bohater, te jego wizje. Znaczek 12+ po raz kolejny mnie zastanawia, ale czy to wystarczy? Nadal jest to Blake.
I've disfigured his face, but not enough. He's still identifiable.
Idziemy dalej.
I remember it. I remember. I can smell it, feel it, touch it. No, please, don't do it. No! That cowardly demon, that dark and intimate specter that only you know, that gains strength in this new world. That brutal sensation of acid running through your veins, corroding, little by little, anything good and decent you might have left inside you, turning it into pain, rot, and emptiness. Good God, what have I done? What have I done? Why are you showing me this? Please, answer me. Who was I before the catastrophe? Before the world collapsed? Do I really want to know? God, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of myself.
Kim był Michael w poprzednim życiu, przed Wielką Falą? I czy on chce to wiedzieć, czy my chcemy to wiedzieć? Bo coraz więcej wskazuje na to, że nie był to taki kryształowy bohater. Że był alkoholikiem, że znęcał się nad swoją żoną. że alkohol pchał go do czynienia zła. No i być może tak rzeczywiście było. No ale na razie nie czas się nad tym zastanawiać. Mamy misję do wypełnienia.
You have to let those boys go. They're innocent. You've got the wrong people.
What are you insinuating, rat? You better have a good reason for saying something like that, or we'll splatter your brains all over the wall of shame, and then use the kids for target practice.
I know who the guilty party is. I know who committed the crime. And I know where he is.
Hey, we've got to hear this. Start talking, rat.
Okay. Here goes. I hope those pigs take the bait, because if they find out the truth, I'm a dead man. The murderer was a deranged man I met in the city a few hours ago. He told me he was desperate, tired of the humiliation and violence he had to face every day. He was determined to do something crazy. I didn't believe him at the time, but now I see that he wasn't kidding. After the attack, he committed suicide by jumping into the cesspit next to the camp road. You'll find him there. His face is unrecognizable from hitting the rocks and scraping against the rubble. But I'm sure you'll find the murder weapon next to his body.
We'll check out your story and see if it holds up.
We're approaching what looks like a body. It looks like that worm was right. Over.
What a mess. What the hell happened to his face?
Meh, who cares? We found the guilty party with the murder weapon. Let those kids go. And unlock the camp gate. Over.
You can come in now, rat.
Bardzo dobrze, że nie drążyli tematu, bo gdyby to zrobili, mogliby wywęszyć, że coś jest nie tak w tej sprawie, no i wtedy myślę, że głównym podejrzanym stałby się nasz bohater. No i co gorsza, mogliby uśmiercić i jego, i te dzieciaki. Także całe szczęście, że łyknęli to kłamstwo, które im podał Michael. No i co? No i teraz czas odwiedzić Roda. Jesteśmy mu winni wyjaśnienia.
Michael, thank God you've come back. Colin is worse. His trances are getting longer and deeper. My wife and I are afraid the end is near. Please tell me that you've brought the medicine to cure his disease.
This is going to be very hard. But this man deserves to know the truth. I owe him that. I'm sorry, Rod. You have to see this. It's an army report. It says that the cure we were talking about doesn't exist. That it never existed.
No, but there has to be a cure. There has to be hope for us. The vultures are starting to gather around our trailer, waiting for the end so they can take my son's belongings. Colin himself can see them from the window of his room.
Calm down, Rod.
Don't tell me to calm down. You've brought ruin to this house. You've come to sentence Colin to death. But that drug exists. It has to exist.
Listen to me, Rod. I've done everything in my power to find the drug, but there is no such thing. Try to understand. There's no cure for the dissolved.
The dissolved? I warned you, Michael. I warned you not to use that word in this house. Get out of here. Get out of our lives forever.
Wait, Rod. I'm sorry, but you promised to help me. You promised to help me get my identity back.
Help you? You've ruined our lives. You've condemned our little boy to death. Get out of here. Get out of here at once.
Michael? Michael, I have to talk to you. I have a message. I have a message from her.
My God, it's Colin. A message from her?
Michael! Michael, please! She told me to talk to you.
Where do you think you're going? Don't you dare go into that room. You're not welcome in this house anymore.
But the boy, he called out to me by name.
Colin's delirious. He doesn't even know who you are. Get away from my family immediately.
Michael! Michael! I have a message from her. It's very important.
Damn you. Don't go near that door. Get out of this house. Listen, Michael. We have a gun in that room with 2 bullets in it. Don't make me waste one of them on you.
It's all right, Rod. Calm down. I'm leaving.
And as for you, vultures, drawn by the scent of death, I won't let you take anything. You hear me? Not a single thing! When this is over, when he's gone, I'll make sure there's nothing left for you. You won't get anything! You won't get anything.
Bardzo ciężka sytuacja. Rod niestety zwalił wszystko na głowę i na sumienie naszego bohatera, Michaela, który chyba ma już wystarczająco wiele na sumieniu, by jeszcze mu dokładać kolejne złe rzeczy. No i co? Wygląda na to, że Colin chyba wyzionie ducha już niedługo. No i co więcej, Colin wołał Michaela po imieniu. Mówił, że ona chce mu coś przekazać. Ona, nie wiadomo kim jest ta osoba. Być może chodzi o jakąś bliską, może żonę Michaela, może właśnie tę osobę, która pojawia się w jego wizjach jako właśnie żona, nad którą być może się znęcał, w każdym razie która cierpiała przez niego z powodu jego problemów alkoholowych i być może nie tylko. No cóż, trzeba będzie jakoś dostać się pewnie do Colina, jakoś z nim porozmawiać.
Colin called out to me by name. He said he had a message from her. I have to go in there and talk to the boy before it's too late. But how?
No właśnie, wydaje się to dużym problemem. Na pewno przez okno nie wejdziemy, drzwi są już zamknięte. Jeszcze mają broń Rod i jego żona w przyczepie. Także jest nie najlepiej.
Amidst these flames, Colin's belongings are ceasing to exist. His clothes, his books, his toys, they're going up in smoke. Just like poor Rod's sanity. It seems that the new world has gotten the better of him.
No niestety zło i cierpienie odbijają się na ludziach, odciskają na nich swoje piętno.
Oh no. Here comes that sensation again. It's like floating in a dense liquid, while everything around me is transformed.
Ja już nie pamiętam,
God, I think I'm starting to lose my mind.
czy w tej lokacji była ta animacja, czy nie, dlatego ją puściłem, nie przerwałem. No i teraz nie. Najpierw idziemy do Miszy, bo udało nam się załatwić morfinę. Także rozmawiamy z nią. Z Miszą, nie morfiną.
I brought the morphine for your husband, just as I promised. This woman in this house gave me the chills. Let's get this over with as soon as possible.
So you've come for your money. Is that it, you rat?
You offered it to me. I didn't ask for anything in return.
No, you're right. Yeah, I guess you've earned it. That's what we agreed. I'm an honest woman. I think you have a very wrong impression of me. Take your money, Michael.
All right, thank you and good luck. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other around the camp.
Wait! Michael, is it money that you want? I have more money. I still have some savings. Those camp rats didn't manage to take it all. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I don't understand.
My husband is about to die. Without him, we'll be nobodies. Me and the kids. The soldiers don't even show us any respect anymore. A while ago, they broke in here to take them away, with no explanation. And it didn't matter to them in the least whose children they were. But if you stay here, all that could change. I still have some contacts. I could arrange for you to become the new Camp Moe. You're not like the rest of those rats out there, Michael. You're one of us. We'd be important again. We'd keep our privileges. Or do you want to be just another beggar in this sewer? I can't lower myself to that. I'd do anything. Stay here with us, Michael.
No. I don't doubt for a second that this woman would be capable of anything, like a cornered scorpion. I don't think that would be a good idea. It would be better for me to leave. Take good care of those boys. They're good kids.
Yeah, get out of here, you disgusting rat. You're all alike. In this camp, all you rats are alike. I don't need you. I don't need any of you. You're just waiting to see us fall. But I won't give you the satisfaction, you disgusting rats. I'll do what I have to do. But you won't see me crawling around in the trash like you.
A cornered scorpion. surrounded by flames that are closing in. I think it would be best not to speak to this woman ever again. She could be dangerous.
Powiem wam szczerze, że bardzo podoba mi się dubbing tej postaci, dlatego, że nie podoba mi się jej głos. Trochę taki paradoks być może, ale doskonale obrazuje charakter tej kobiety. Po prostu jest to osoba, której nie chciałbym chyba spotkać w rzeczywistości i z którą na pewno nie chciałbym zostać, gdybym był na miejscu Michaela. I nie chodzi tylko o czy jej wygląd, wygląd jest tutaj sprawą grafików. Nie wygląda, szczerze mówiąc, na jakąś zbyt przyjemną kobietę. Nie chodzi też o to, co mówi wyłącznie. To też ma znaczenie, ale nie tylko. Ale także jej głos. Głos, który pasuje właśnie do takiej opryskliwej kobiety. Do kobiety, która jest zdolna właśnie do wszystkiego, by ratować swoją skórę. Także to wszystko współgra. To, co mówi, to jak wygląda i to, jaki ma głos. Jest to osoba spójna. No dobra, mamy pieniądze. Najważniejsze, że Misza okazała się słowną osobą i dała nam jednak kasę. Zresztą Michael jest silniejszy, więc pewnie by wyegzekwował od niej pieniądze. No i teraz zapłacimy zbirom, aby spotkać się z dziewczyną, którą oni przetrzymują.
I brought money. Let me see Rose.
Hey, this is a lot of dough, pal.
So, is it enough?
More than enough. This'll get you into Rose's van for the rest of the night. All you can eat. Have a good time with our Minnie Mouse, but be careful with the merchandise. You know how it works. You break it, you buy it.
Yeah, I get it.
Myślę, że to nie było rozważne. Na miejscu Michaela chyba zostawiłbym sobie trochę pieniędzy w kieszeni, a nie dawał od razu wszystkie banknoty zbirom.
Hello, Mr. Sleepyhead. You came back.
Hello, Rose.
Are you here to save me? Have you brought me my baby? They won't let me leave here to look for him. He's all I have left in the world. I don't have anyone else. Will you help me? That's why you came back, isn't it? Or did you come back for the other thing? Do you want me to take off my clothes and lie down on the mattress?
Nie, bez przesady. W ogóle to... No nie wiem. Wiem, że ludzie są okrutni, ale kobietę, która nie zdaje sobie sprawy właściwie z ogarniającego, zataczającego ją świata, która ma w sobie dziecięcą osobowość, wykorzystywać w taki sposób. Jak to może w ogóle jakąkolwiek przyjemność sprawiać takim ludziom? Nie wiem, ale niestety czasem bywają tacy, którym to sprawia przyjemność.
I'd like to talk to you, Rose. You told me you had a secret to tell me. I need to hear it.
Yes, Mr. Sleepyhead. I know a secret about you. It's something very important, but I'm not going to tell you.
Why not?
Because you haven't brought me my baby. I asked you to help me and you haven't done it. I want to hold my baby again and rock him to sleep. Aren't we friends anymore, Mr. Sleepyhead?
Yes, of course we're still friends. But Rose, please. I need to know what it is. What is this secret?
Okay, I'll give you a clue. It's a riddle. I have something of yours from before the Great Wave. It's the key for you to lock and unlock your chest of dreams, you sleepy bear. But I won't give it to you unless I can hold my baby again.
The key to my chest of dreams? I don't know what the devil she's talking about. But if it's something from before the Great Wave, no doubt it could help me recover my past. Rose, I don't have time for games. Give me whatever you have, please.
No. You have to help me first. Please bring me my baby. I want to rock him to sleep again, like in the picture on the wall. Have you seen the picture of my baby and me? It was taken before the Great Wave. I have no one else. I need my baby. Bring him to me.
Bring him to me! Bring him to me!
Hey, pal, you can have a good time with our Minnie Mouse, but don't mess up the merchandise. Don't make us come in there. You know how it works. You break it, you buy it.
All right, Rose, all right. Calm down.
Czyżby oni Rose nazywali towarem? Czyżby mówili, że kiedy zepsujemy Rose, płacimy? Uprzedmiotowienie kobiety. Smutne, no. Ci ludzie nie zasługują na nic dobrego chyba.
No, I don't want you to lie down. Tell me, Rose, why can't you leave here?
It's because of them. They don't let me go any farther than that empty lot over there. They say I have to be ready in case a client comes. They only let me go see Rod and Colin in their trailer every once in a while.
And why don't you run away?
Those men are too scary, Mr. Sleepyhead. They yell at me and hit me if I don't do what they say. Sometimes they lock me in here in the dark for hours. And I'm afraid the soldiers will come back. They say they'll call them, and if I don't behave, they'll hurt me again. I'm so afraid of the dark. Aren't you? Colin is afraid of the dark too. Before he got sick, he told me, and now they won't let me see him anymore.
I like the light better. Do you like the lights in my room, Mr. Sleepyhead?
Yes, they're very pretty, Rose.
It's like it's Christmas every day, isn't it? But the one who scares me most is the hunter. He's always ordering everyone around with a voice like an angry lion. He even gives orders to those men outside. He's like a horrible big dog about to bite you. I get the shivers every time he comes to visit me. But I like your voice very much, Mr. Sleepyhead. You sound like a knight in a fairy tale.
And I'm your princess.
You said you don't have anyone. Where is your family?
I don't know, Mr. Sleepyhead. The last time I saw them was when that great wave came. They said they were leaving, but that they'd come back to find me, and then they left me alone with my baby. They told me they'd only come back if I took good care of him, if I held him and rocked him to sleep, like in the picture on the wall. Did you see my baby and me in the picture, Mr. Sleepyhead? But someone took him while I was asleep. You see, I had this dream while those soldiers were hurting me. Do you like to dream, Mr. Sleepyhead?
It depends on the dream, Rose.
I dream about my baby a lot, sleeping in his little cradle. And I also dream about my room in the house I used to live in before the Great Wave. The sun came in through the window every morning and lit up everything. Sometimes it looked like the walls were going to catch fire. This room is darker. I don't like the dark. That's when they come and hurt me. And sometimes they lock me here in the dark to punish me if I don't do what they say. Have you brought me my baby, Mr. Sleepyhead?
That poor girl is more disturbed than I thought. It looks like her mind hasn't been able to deal with all the pain of these last few months. Someone needs to get her out of here. No, Rose. I'm sorry. I haven't brought you your baby. Goodbye, Rose. I should be going now.
No, don't go. Please, will you help me, Mr. Sleepyhead? Will you bring me my baby? And will you bring me a cradle like this one in the picture? Be my knight in shining armor. Bring me what I ask and I'll give you the answer. The key to unlock your chest of dreams.
I'll try, Rose. I promise.
No cóż, trudno się jej dziwić, że w jakiś sposób mogła postradać swoje zmysły. Trudno wytrzymywać coś takiego, chociaż wiadomo, że w rzeczywistości są kobiety, które muszą coś takiego znosić. Ponieważ świat jest okrutny, świat, w którym ludzie są bezkarni, jest okrutny. No a tutaj ludzie są bezkarni. Więc tak to niestety się kończy. Tak to jest.
There's makeup scattered at the foot of this mirror. I suppose those savages out there force Rose to put on makeup to make herself look older than she really is.
Ale często ludziom tylko wydaje się, że są bezkarni. No i zobaczymy, jak będzie z tymi panami, którzy zmuszają do złych rzeczy Rose. Może i oni trafią na silniejszego. Nie trafiłem w piksel. Na silniejszego, na sprytniejszego, na kogoś, kto nie przejdzie do porządku dziennego z tym złem, które się tutaj dzieje.
It's the pile of rags Rose is saving for her baby. When winter comes, my baby will get cold. That's what she said. It's a page torn out of a very old magazine. In her delirium, Poor Rose thinks it's a photograph of her and her baby taken before the Great Wave.
Być może Rose nigdy nie miała dziecka. Wskazała na magazyn z jakąś kobietą z dzieckiem.
Leaving us so soon? Hey, you're quick, pal. So, how'd our little mouse do?
You two are despicable. Rose told me about how you abuse and prostitute her.
I think we'll have to teach that naughty little girl how to keep her mouth shut. Don't jump to conclusions, pal. Let me tell you how we found that chatty little rodent, since you're so interested in her. It was about 4 months ago. She was naked and injured, and she could hardly move. A group of soldiers had gang raped her and left her for dead. They left her body wrapped in barbed wire from the camp fence.
Crows would have picked her clean if we hadn't found her when we did. It's only thanks to us that she's still alive.
Someone like Rose could never survive in the New World alone. You know that as well as we do. We're helping her. We protect her and we feed her. We actually keep her alive. The only thing we ask for in return is that she earn her keep.
The only problem is, sometimes she has a hard time understanding that. And we have to be a little more strict with her, that's all.
And the fact is, the girls, well, not too bright. But for some jobs, that's almost a blessing, don't you think?
What good Samaritans.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but you're catching on.
Tak, traktujemy ją jak zabawkę, ale wkładamy do niej baterię, więc powinna się cieszyć i powinna nas całować po rękach. No niestety taka jest logika tych panów, usprawiedliwianie się przed innymi, w tym wypadku przed Michaelem. No i pewnie przed samym sobą też jeden i drugi się usprawiedliwia. No a to po prostu jest oszukiwanie samego siebie. No trudno.
So this business is really just another one of the hunter's rackets?
Hey, careful what you say. We're independent businessmen.
The hunter just lets us operate in his territory. He gives us protection and sends us clients. In exchange for a percentage, of course.
Fair's fair.
Yeah, fair's fair.
Of course. No doubt. I just hope that someday those bastards find themselves face to face with some of that fairness they talk about, wherever it might come from. Rose was talking to me about a baby, her son. Do you know where he is or how I can find him?
That little mouse's mind is gone. I wouldn't pay much attention to what she says.
Hey, as far as I know, her entire family died in the Great Wave. After the explosion, she wandered around in a daze for weeks, until she finally ran into a group of drunken soldiers who wanted to, have some fun with her. When we found her, all she had left was that wrinkled old magazine clipping clutched in her hand. It's her pride and joy. Now she's got it stuck up on the wall of the van.
And as far as the baby's concerned? Probably not alive anymore. If it ever existed. Who knows what goes on in that nutcase's head?
Then she really is all alone. She doesn't have anyone.
Of course she does. She has us now. My partner and I are sort of like, her new family.
We protect her and we feed her. We actually keep her alive. And you can bet your ass we will. As long as our little mouse still has that small fortune between her legs.
I don't have anything else to discuss with you two.
Okay, come back anytime you like. You paid for her. The door to the van is open to you all night long.
Jacy oni szlachetni. Dobra, nie mamy tu czego szukać, ale jeszcze tu wrócimy. Na pewno nie wolno zostawić tej sytuacji samej sobie. Trzeba coś tutaj zrobić.
It's the entrance to Hunter's Bar. They must have closed the place while I was outside the camp. Oddly enough, there's light visible under the door, and I can still hear that grating country music coming from the other side. From all the noise coming from the other side of this door, I have no doubt that there are people in the bar, but they don't seem to hear me, or don't want to open up for me.
Trzeba zatem uciec się do podstępu. Przetniemy przewód elektryczny, ale znajduje się za wysoko, więc nie wystarczy wejść na jedną beczkę, musimy postawić jedną na drugiej. Beczki są ciężkie, więc użyjemy naszego wiertła.
Okay, So we'll make a hole in one of these drums. Blah. This must be the poisonous concoction they serve as a beverage in the bar. The drum is already empty enough. I think I can now get rid of this old hand drill. I doubt I'll be using it again.
No, nie podoba mi się to, powiem wam szczerze. Michael pozbywa się wiertła, nie będzie mu potrzebne, jak twierdzi. Ciekawe skąd ten wniosek. Dlaczego w takim razie wziął sznur przypalonych lampek? Skąd wie, że on mu będzie potrzebny? Skąd wie, że czarny worek mu będzie potrzebny? Tak długo szukał drewnianej skrzynki, czy tak kombinował tylko po to, by zdobyć drewnianą skrzynkę? Skąd wie, że ona mu będzie potrzebna? Wygląda to tak, jakby Michael przewidywał zamysły autorów i wiedział, jakie zagadki mu przygotowują. No, tak się nie robi, panowie. Ale nieważne, to jest taka pierdółka, mała usterka, która nie jest istotna w ogólnym rozrachunku. No, a my teraz możemy spróbować przeciąć ten przewód.
That's not a bad idea, but that cable's too high. I'm not going to be able to cut it from here.
No dobra.
With its contents spilled all over the ground, the punctured drum doesn't seem so heavy anymore.
Więc zróbmy to w ten sposób.
This is the only way I can think of to draw those thugs out of their den.
What the hell is going on now?
Another power failure. Go figure. Nothing works in this damn camp.
This damn sewer is gonna be the end of us.
Everything's okay. Calm down and shut your mouth. You, light some candles. Get us some light in here. And you, come with me and take a look.
It would be better if they didn't see me around here.
Hey, look. The main cable is broken. How could that have happened? I don't know. Maybe the wind or a bird.
Bunch of idiots. The cable's cut. This was sabotage.
Yep. And here are the tools he used to do it. Gloves and a pair of bolt cutters.
Damn it. I can kiss that stuff goodbye.
Sabotage? Someone sabotaged us? Who would dare?
I haven't the faintest idea.
What happened, Hank?
Hey, Mike. Nothing in particular. It's nice to see you around here, dude. Some idiotic camp electrician wanted to practice on our place. That's all. We'll give him a fitting reward when we find him. You know, fair's fair. So, tell me, what brings you to these parts?
I wanted to talk business with you.
Business? Of course, Mike. You know, in these hard times, we all have to help each other. I'm sure we'll be able to make a deal. Come inside and sit down with me. And you, fix this. All right, dude. You told me you wanted to talk business. So, here we are. Shoot.
Zanim przejdziemy do rozmowy, no to jeszcze wysunę taką hipotezę, że może chodziło jednak o to, że Michael bał się, że zostanie przeszukany i to wiertło połączyliby właśnie z dziurą w beczce. Więc jeśli o to chodzi, no to rozgrzeszam autorów. Ale to o to trzeba by było ich zapytać. No dobra, przejdźmy już do rozmowy z łowcą.
The last time I was here, you told me that you could get anything. I need some batteries.
Of course, Mike. You know that I like you. I know one of our kind when I see one. I want to help you. I really do. But you know, in today's world, everything has a price. Things have gotten very ugly.
How much is it gonna cost me?
Save your cash for those poor devils out there. I can see the future, dude. I can smell it and touch it. And that stupid paper will be worthless in a very, very short time.
So what is it you want in exchange?
The only liquid asset still worth anything in this new world, Mike. Fuel. Bring me gasoline, oil, kerosene. Anything that can make a motor or generator run, dude. These are dark days, and people need light. We want to bring it to them. You bring me the fuel, and the batteries are yours.
It's obvious that I don't have anything like that on me.
Then I'm sorry to have to tell you this, dude. No fuel, no deal. But you're a smart guy. I'm sure you'll figure out some way to make me happy.
I just talked to your men. Those maggots who are prostituting Rose, your business dealings turn my stomach.
Watch your mouth in my house, you damn prig. Because you're insulting me in front of my people. And this is not the first time.
That poor girl is disturbed. She has the mind of a child. What you guys are doing isn't right.
Do you want to talk about justice, dude? About that objective, impartial, blind lady with the scales? It's funny that you're the one bringing up that blindfolded whore. And wasn't it you who paid handsomely for some time alone with that little mouse? So, did you have a good time with her, Mike? And tell me, what are those blood stains on your shirt? I suppose my informants are mistaken, and that blood is unrelated to the disappearance of a certain preacher in this city. Michael, did you treat him justly? Now, who the hell do you think you are, handing out lessons in morality to anyone, dude?
But how do you know? Oh wait, there's an explanation for all that.
Of course, there's an explanation. And it's very simple. You gotta do what you gotta do. But don't you worry, Mike. I see everything, but your secrets are safe with me. I like you, dude, because deep down, you and I are much more alike than you think. Our true nature is coming out in all its glory in this new world. You just need the courage to act on it.
You're wrong. I'm not like you.
I hope for your sake that you're the one who's wrong, dude. You're a predator. I can tell. Don't make the mistake of turning into a lamb, because you already know how that could turn out. And when it comes to Rose, let me tell you that she has every right in the world to defend herself. That's the magnificence of this new world. It's given us absolute freedom to assume our true roles. Rose, just like the rest of us, has to decide if she's a lion or a lamb. Ain't it grand, dude? It's only now that we're truly free to choose. But don't get me wrong, the right to defend herself is hers, and hers alone. So be careful with the heroic gestures, Mike. You touch a single hair on the head of any of my men to defend that little mouse, and I'll rip your skin off, one strip at a time. They're friends of mine. Got it?
Yes. You've made yourself perfectly clear. You won't have to tell me again.
Tak, pokaż mi swoich przyjaciół, a powiem ci, kim jesteś. Swoją drogą, wielki łaskawca. Rose ma prawo do obrony. Chyba jej wybór polega na tym, czy poddać się, czy popełnić samobójstwo, może ewentualnie czy skoczyć na osoby będące w przewadze liczebnej, będące ze 3-4 razy od niej silniejsze. No, rzeczywiście wybór po prostu rewelacyjny i każdy wybór właściwie oznacza to samo, oznacza porażkę. Którejkolwiek drogi nie wybrałaby Rose, przegra. Także taki ma wybór. Taka mała hipokryzja może ze strony łowcy, bo on jest silny, więc może pozwolić sobie na mówienie czegoś takiego. No ale powtarzam po raz kolejny, taki jest ten świat i ludzie żyją w taki sposób, w jaki są ograniczeni. Jeśli nic ich nie ogranicza, jeśli nic im nie zagraża, to pokazują swoją prawdziwą naturę. Swoją drogą Hank, czyli łowca, dużo widzi i dużo wie. I to jest niepokojące dla naszej postaci, ponieważ bez skrupułów pewnie wykorzysta tę wiedzę o Michaelu, jeśli Michael za bardzo zalezie mu za skórę.
That horrible music is drilling into my eardrums. Why do you always play the same song over and over again?
You're lucky we're friends, Mike. Otherwise I would have pounded your nose into your skull. That was my late father's favorite song. He was an apostle of the new world, a visionary.
Apostle of the new world?
That's right, Mike. An evangelist, a prophet. I hated that old bastard for years. As a boy, the beatings he gave me made me tremble at the sound of his voice, of his boots, of his belt. When I was just a kid, he forced us to live in the forest for days on end. Those were his survival classes, he said. I still have scars from those years. We were all delighted when they found the remains of his body burnt to a crisp in a car, clutching his flask of whiskey like a baby's bottle. It's only now I understand.
Understand? What?
What my father was trying to do. His commitment to making us strong. He was a visionary. He knew that hard times were coming. He never stopped repeating that. And he prepared us for them. That hell that buried me alive in the old and decadent world gave me wings in this new world. And let me be reborn, cleansed and purified. I don't care if the Great Wave was the work of God or the devil, Mike. I only know that one of them has been very good to me. My father's prophecy came true. And the new world has put all of us in our rightful place.
Yeah, I haven't the slightest doubt. I should be going now.
Okay, Mike, whatever you say. Remember, get me fuel and you'll have your batteries.
Nie ma to jak dorobić sobie do wszystkiego filozofię, teorię, bo tak właściwie to do każdego zdarzenia można sobie dorobić wiele różnych teorii, które mogą nie mieć zupełnie żadnego związku z prawdą. Przecież teorie spiskowe też są przykładem. Właściwie każdy zbieg różnych wydarzeń można wytłumaczyć jakąś teorią spiskową. Są zwolennicy tego rodzaju teorii, no ale to już myślę, że za daleko posunięta dygresja, nie będę jej kontynuował. Może to jest temat na inne opowiadanie przy innej okazji. A teraz może zabierzmy taśmę izolacyjną.
Let's see. I'll use the electrical tape to join these two objects. The bad news is that I just used up all the electrical tape.
Wygląda to trochę jak kołyska dla Rose.
I've attached what's left of the metal subway sign to the wooden crate I found in the cleanup brigade's closet. And now I have a crate with metal parts.
Tylko taka trochę dziurawa chyba w dolnej części. No nieważne, może czegoś jeszcze użyjemy, by była to pełnoprawna kołyska. Brakuje nam jednakże jeszcze dziecka.
Hey Hank, what if I told you I know where you can get more fuel than you've ever dreamed of?
Don't call me that again, dude. Like I told you, that man died in the Great Wave. But you have aroused my curiosity. So, where is this place? Information like that is well worth the batteries you need.
A few hours ago, I found a way to get into the medical center you told me about in the outskirts of the city. It's much bigger than it looks like from the outside, and it uses enormous generators to power its electrical system. They're storing hundreds of barrels of fuel in a huge depot, which is hidden behind a fence that goes all the way around the compound. It's invisible from the outside.
Yeah, and I suppose you brought those hundreds of barrels to the camp to bargain with me.
No, but I do have the key that will let you and your men get them out of there without raising suspicion. It's a vehicle pass for entering the compound, stamped by the army.
That's a very interesting story, dude. I'll have to do some checking, but it sounds promising. Now, if what you're saying is true, you're going to make one weary old bear very happy. But if you're lying, I'll find you wherever you try to hide, and I'll maul you with my paws right on the spot.
So you'll give me the batteries in exchange for the ID?
Deal. The ID is now mine. Here are the batteries you asked for.
Mamy baterie, a baterie były nam potrzebne do GPS.
Hey Mike, wait! Before you go. I've been thinking about it, and now it's my turn to propose a deal to you.
A deal?
Yeah, listen. Me and my boys don't like leaving the camp any more than we have to. We're a bit too well known and sought after by the pigs out there, if you get my drift.
I see.
All that talk about the medical center, the fuel and the ID got me curious. I need to get the lay of the land, to check out some things and work out a plan. But I can't expose myself. It would look very suspicious if I were to be seen poking around out there.
Of course. And what do you need from me?
Bring us enough information about that depot for us to make a plan. I'm talking diagrams, coordinates, maps, or better yet, a photo. Bring back what I'm asking for, and I'll give you whatever you want in return. What is it you need, dude?
Oh, I don't need much. Just for someone to recover the old world and bring it back.
I'm afraid you're asking too much, Mike. For now, the laws of physics are the only thing from the past that me and my men haven't managed to subvert. In any case, I wouldn't try to prevent that great wave, even if I knew how to do it. Things are fine just the way they are. You know how it is. God, or the devil, has been very good to me.
Could you make it so I get my life back?
Your life? Oh yeah, I remember now you're a blank head. You told me you had no memory of your past. Listen, dude, be careful about what you wish for, because maybe what you're looking for isn't what you want to find. Are you sure there's anything in that black hole worth bringing back? We're at a new beginning. This is the start of a new era, and you've woken up in it without any baggage. Enjoy it, Mike.
Po tych przebłyskach, które widział Mike, to rzeczywiście może to być prawda. Może lepiej nie wracać do tego, co było kiedyś. No ale jak można zostawić przeszłość nierozpoznaną, całkowicie za sobą? Jak można pogodzić się z tym, co było kiedyś, jeśli nie wie się tego, co się przeżyło? Czy to było dobre, czy złe? Jednak wiedza jest tutaj kluczowa. Myślę, że powinien Mike dowiedzieć się o tym, co było kiedyś i najwyżej zacząć nowe życie, jeśli to, co było wcześniej, było z jego strony złe.
Do you know the trailer where Rod Atkinson and his wife live?
Yes, of course. I know Rod, that hypocritical busybody. He still thinks that with his old world morality, he can save everyone in the camp. He's a real pain in the ass, dude.
They have a young son, Colin. I can't tell you why, but I need to be alone with the kid, just for a few minutes. You have to make a commotion outside to keep Rod and his wife distracted long enough. Keep them busy for a few minutes. Find any excuse, but I need time alone with that boy.
You never cease to amaze me, Mike. I don't know what you've got in mind, but it's none of my business. Bring me the information I asked you for. Bring me that photo of the fuel depot of the hospital, and I promise you'll have all the time you need to do whatever it is you want to do with that boy. And my complete discretion, of course.
I don't know what idea is percolating in the hunter's sick mind right now, but I have to play along to avoid having to explain anything. I gotta make sure he doesn't find out about the boy's illness. Deal. But nobody gets hurt, okay?
Bring me that photograph of the fuel depot at the hospital, and we'll do whatever's strictly necessary.
No cóż, robienie interesów z łowcą nie musi się wcale tak dobrze zakończyć. Czy warto mu zaufać? Nie wiem, szczerze mówiąc.
Okay, let's see if this device still works. Huh, it works, but what do we have here? It's a list with hundreds of names, places and addresses, and a map of the city.
Wyszukajmy zatem adres Beechwood Oracle.
Okay, let's enter the address shown on the card from Beechwood Oracle, 24 Mametz Wood Street. The map shows me a place near downtown. Let's go have a look.
Akt 3. Wyrocznie i popioły. I to jest ostatni akt w tej grze. No a będziemy grać, będziemy sprawdzać, co w tym akcie się nam pokaże, jak potoczy się dalej fabuła w kolejnych odcinkach, a na teraz to już wszystko. Do usłyszenia. Pa, pa.